My name is Major Evan Preparis, the physical strength lead for Big Red 1 Year of the Family. We're here at Woodside Gym talking about the hang clean. I'm joined by...
Hello, my name is Jimmy Lavin. I'm one of the strength and conditioning coaches on Fort Riley. I have both my Certified Strength and Conditioning Specialist as well as my USA weightlifting certification. Here we have
Captain Defeaty. I'm the H2F physical therapist for the One Cap.
Today we're going to be talking about the hang clean. The hang clean, the purpose of the hang clean is it's a vertical power movement driving out of the legs. We're going to have Captain Defeaty demonstrate a rep. And stand. And bar on the ground. Before getting started, the hang clean is a very complex movement. Now we do have other resources when it comes to videos on both the front squat, the back squat, as well as the deadlift. And it is very important that you do master these movements before moving over to the hang clean itself. Now, we're going to break down the hang clean from a top-down approach. So I'll have you stand up the bar and you can pick it up, bring it up to the hips. Good. So in this position, standing up nice and tall, glutes are engaged, core is engaged, shoulder blades are pinched together, pulling the bar in as close to your body as possible. From here, you're going to go into the hang position, which is going to be hinging at the hips just above the knees, and pause, and stand. One more time, down, pause. In this position, your whole foot is on the ground, your core is nice and tight, your glutes are pushing back. Holding this position, you should feel this in your glutes and in your core. You want to make sure that you do not feel this in your back. If you do feel this in your back, put down the bar and then go back to the previous videos on deadlifting. And stand it up. And let's bring it all the way back down to the ground for a quick second. Shake it out. Okay. So the next portion of this is going to be the hinge into the exploding out of the ground, driving from the feet. Okay? So driving out of the legs, stand it all the way up. And this won't be the high pull. This is just going to be the hang, driving out and up. Good. Now from here, you're going to drive up through the feet, driving up, trying to think about hitting your head on the ceiling, and you're going to get that high pull, keeping the bar close to your body as possible. Good. And finally, we're going to hinge at the hips, you're going to drive through, and then catch in the receiving position. Good. In this position right here, core is engaged, hips are slightly behind the shoulders, elbows are up nice and high, the entire foot is on the ground. And stand. And rest the bar on the ground. Okay. Piecing all of those things together, Captain Defeaty is going to do the hang clean from start to finish. And stand. Excellent. And bar on the ground. Again, the purpose of the hang clean is a power movement driving out of the legs. It's very complex movement, so it is very important that you do master the previous exercises before starting this movement.
What recommendations would you have for rep range for something like this?
It's a great question. Because it is a power movement, it is important that you keep it between a 1 and 3 rep range. In this situation, less is always more. Even when it comes to the weight, it is very important to be explosive so that you don't want to be loading up with the max weight. In order to be powerful, you have to have a lighter weight and drive out of your feet, driving up as high as you can, which is going to help promote that.
With a compound movement like this, where would you stack this in your workout routine? Towards the beginning, towards the end, the middle?
Yeah, so when it comes to this movement, due to the complexity and the fact where you do need a lot of power out of it, this is really important that you do put this at the very beginning, and this is one of the first things that you do after you properly warm up.
We talked about how complex this movement is. Where can soldiers go if they have more questions about this movement or just physical fitness in general here at Fort Riley?
Yeah, so when it comes to that, go to your brigade H2F staff and they will help direct you to the strength and conditioning coaches.
Any final thoughts on the hang clean?
Again, Make sure that you do master all the other movements first, and when that you are doing this, make sure that you keep your elbows up nice and high in the receiving position, keeping your core nice and tight and engaged.
That's it for the hang clean. Make sure you're following 1st Infantry Division social media pages for more great information like this, as well as upcoming events for the Big Red 1 Year of the Family.